Every single day we try to be more productive. We are perpetually switching between various projects out of a deep desire to accomplish greater success. The more days go by, the more we discuss achieving goals, monetizing our hobbies, studying and performing better at various activities. But what if we are wrong? Not about seeking achievements, that's completely natural, we all want to accomplish something, but wrong with the way we are pursuing those goals. What if the constant switch between activities and the rush to do more in less time are the things that are stopping us from achieving what we really want and from feeling fulfilled and content? What if the solution we seek is hidden not among high productivity, but among peace and tranquility? Henri Poincaré, a 19th century French mathematician, was trying to solve one of the most difficult mathematical problems he had ever encountered. For years, he focused his attention on all the small details of the problem without achieving any result. Then, one day, as he was getting on a bus, the solution to the problem appeared in his mind like a flash. Out of a sudden, the solution was there, just when his mind was wandering. Boredom has been perceived for a long time as a negative experience, but since some research has been done, scientists have started to look at the experience of boredom differently. In a study published in 2013, 40 people were asked to perform a boring task, which was simply copying telephone numbers for 15 minutes. And then they were asked to come up with different uses for a pair of plastic cups. It turned out that the 40 people who had first copied out the telephone numbers were much more creative in their responses than the other group of 40 people who had just been asked to come up with ideas for the cups. John Eastwood, a psychologist at the Boredom Lab at York University, Canada, says that boredom is not in itself creative, it is what it leads to that is important. When you feel bored, you are in a state that motivates you to look for something different. Contrary to what we had been thinking, boredom can actually lead to productivity, and a healthy productivity. Have you ever stopped to think that when we are bored, we keep searching for things to do, and in the majority of the time, we try to come up with ideas for hobbies and tasks that we are actually interested in? We indirectly stop and think about what we would honestly like to be doing, instead of just going on autopilot. In 2022, I had a lot of spare time, and that gave me space to think about something I would truly enjoy doing, which was creating content for YouTube. Now I am here, and the boredom I was feeling at that time actually led me into a path of creativity and invention. But guys, there are some things that get in our way of being bored correctly. Today, we have so many things that can serve as distractions. Our phones, TikTok videos, Instagram Reels, Netflix, YouTube, and much more. Every time we feel a hint of boredom, we automatically go straight to these technologies. But in order for us to reach the benefits of boredom, we need to be truly bored. Sandy Mann, a senior psychology lecturer at the University of Central Lancashire in the UK, advises that for us to tap into pure boredom, we need to pick an activity that requires little or no concentration. For example, walking, swimming, or just sitting with our eyes closed. When we are doing nothing, or at least feeling that we are doing nothing, our minds get to wander. And in those moments, it is possible for our thoughts to develop, and as a consequence, form associations that didn't exist before. As Nathan Sprain, professor of neurology and neurosurgery at McGill University says, creativity is not when you create something new that emerges from your brain. It is a new association between two things that were already there. I believe that it is so nice for us to be constantly learning new things and looking at concepts and ideas in a different way. I've always found the feeling of boredom awful, and I used to believe that feeling bored was a completely negative experience. But after seeing some videos on YouTube about this topic, it really got me thinking that the moments where I felt most bored were also the moments that sparked creativity in me, and a deep desire to pursue what I truly enjoy to be doing. The next time you feel bored, don't just look at your phone. Try to take some time to appreciate tranquility and let your mind wander a little bit. You might get the answers you've been looking for. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a lovely day or night. Bye!